Welcome back to PH.d TV, and today we'll be going over Versace blue jeans for men. And before this video gets too far started, I do want to apologize if there's any glare with my glasses, having to wear glasses today, so apologize if there's glare. I promise I'm looking at the camera. All right, we'll start with the box, or I guess the can, because this is where you basically will see this always packaged. It's in this little tin. All right, you have the logo of Versace right there up front, as well as blue jeans. And right there you got a brother in blue jeans playing the guitar, all right. And this fragrance is an eau de toilette, and we're looking at the 75 mil today. Oh, there we are, 75 mil. The top of the can, the lid right here, does have the Versace label right there, the logo. Well, not the logo, but emblem, you know what I mean. It does have the ingredient listing right there. And on the bottom, it has the general things such as it's flammable on the bottom. All right, and here is the bottle itself of blue jeans, or blue jeans. Yeah, blue jeans. And here's the bottle of blue jeans. To me, this has a very gypsy looking look to it. I think you know what I'm saying by that. Once again, you have the Versace blue jeans decal right there for you. And the ball does have the lion emblem on the sides as well. And just like most Versace caps, this is really kind of cool. Have the lion, and the bottom has its obvious detail right there. And now this bottle, it doesn't clip on, but that's not to say this is not a snug cap. I would actually say it's safe to pick up and drop off, you know, by the cap itself, because you do have to kind of tug on it, but pretty solid. And here is the Atomizer right there. And as you see, that is some really blue liquid. Granted, the bottle does have a blue tint, but it is not blue enough to make that liquid as blue as that is as well. So do understand that this ahead of time will be a good fragrance for putting on clothes, such as the one that I'm wearing, where it's pretty laid back, you know, basically things like that. But I would not suggest putting it on a white dress shirt, because I'm almost weary to say that it's so blue that the blue dye might actually stain the shirt. Don't take my word for it. I don't know. I have not experienced that myself, but I just thought I'd let you know. Be cautious. See how the Atomizer works? Pretty solid. Puts out juice, but even in the more inexpensive Versace fragrances, the Atomizers are always pretty solid. All right, so I'm sure you've seen this in TJ Maxx's and discount stores, things like that in the past, because this is definitely a $25 fragrance in that general ball game, sometimes 20 depending on where you find it. But this is, again, very much to the dreamer. You're gonna find these in rack stores. This is not one you will find in a store such as Macy's or a Belk or anything like that. Not to my knowledge, or not that I've seen. They might, but overall, this is definitely on the lower end of Versace fragrances that are in the expensive. In terms of expensiveness, this is in the lower end. So again, 25 bucks. And you saw the tin it came in. And something I forgot to mention while showing the tin, when I opened up the tin and took the plastic wrap off the top so the lid could come off, this is just kind of sitting inside with a little bit of a yellow cardboard type paper, so it just slides right out. Don't open it over not carpet or something soft, because I just don't want you breaking a bottle you just bought. But moving back into the fragrance, it does rely very aromatically. Like I just sprayed it right there for you guys, obviously for this video, and it's much closer to the camera than I am, and I can smell it from over here just from sitting in the air, and it smells pretty good. It's pretty good. That's gonna be the general gist of this video, is that it's pretty good. Because by the time I got around to smelling this, I had seen it a long time. I wanted to try it. I even always thought it would be my first Versace fragrance. Of course, the Dreamer became that fragrance. That became my first Versace fragrance, and I love it. So eventually I wanted to try this, and I got this in the mail, and I tried it. Especially after other YouTubers have said how classic it is, how it's a very easy crowd pleaser, how it's this, that, this, and that, and it's just fantastic. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's honestly pretty good. I like it, it's fine, but I mean, it's one of those weird fragrances that you don't really know where to kind of categorize it in anything. And I'm gonna say what I always say in my reviews, I feel like, such as examples of going to the store, right where my father went, and I never saw him again. But going to the store, I mean, this would be the type of fragrance that you wear. It's almost in the name, blue jeans. If you don't know what you want to wear and you're wearing blue jeans and you're going to the store, going to the movies, wherever you're going, and you don't know what you want to wear fragrance-wise, put this on. It will go great with your blue jeans. And I know that sounds stereotypical, and I feel like I'm generalizing a Versace fragrance, but that's what it smells like. I will not say at all at any point that this is going to be good for a suit. I want to say it's borderline too casual for a polo, unless it's for a nice summer get-together, then wear a polo with it. But in terms of a button, you know, like an occasion where you tuck your polo in, probably a little casual. It's an extremely casual scent from a company, you know, Versace, that really epitomizes each fragrance of having a specific time, such as the Dreamer is good for seduction and date nights and very formal events, in my opinion. Just like Versace Eros is very much the party scent. It's very distinct to what it's used for. This, literally, it's like they just said, hey, if you don't know what you're wearing and you're wearing blue jeans, you know, put that on. And I don't know if Versace was alive at the time of this making. I want to say he was, but don't fact check me on that, but I want to say that he was alive. And they said, hey, Versace, what do you want to name this fragrance? And he smelled it and he goes, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. You get the gist. He's like, I don't know, but I bet it smelled good for like any occasion to wear. Let's just call it blue jeans, because that's about the only thing you'll wear it with. Literally. I'm sure there's someone out in the world who wears this every day. This is their signature scent. They wear it with a suit. They wear it before bed. They wear it to go to the office, and that's fantastic. I'm happy that is your signature scent. I bet you rock it. Good for you. But for me, I will probably never buy this again, or at least probably not. And if I do buy it again, it is not on my get again as soon as I run out of it list. Because ultimately, even though I say it's pretty good, I can't say that I wasn't disappointed a little bit by the time I did get it. And it is vaguely outdated. Not bad, but just a little bit. It was launched in 1994, so actually, yeah, so Versace was alive. And it was launched in 1994, and with that being said, it very much smells literally like, if you can imagine that 90s dad who wears blue jeans and a white button up that's untucked and unbuttoned to about here, wearing flip-flops while hanging out in the park. I mean, I don't know how to put it. I mean, I don't know how to say who this goes with. It's a superbly casual fragrance. It'd be great for hanging out with the boys. I would say that. If I went on a guy's night and I didn't want to use anything good or stellar, and since I have a beautiful fiance and I do not care to impress any ladies on guy's night, sure, blue jeans. I mean, I have no one to impress. I mean, I gotta use it somewhere. Like literally last night, I'll even tell you, last night, not gonna lie, I like to play games sometimes. My fiance's in the medical field, she has to go to bed early. I'm not tired. I wanted to play some video games last night, play some Call of Duty Warzone. I wore this just to smell something and also to kind of just get rid of it. Because it's fine, it's casual, but it's so superbly casual that I can't suggest it as anything else. Because I have casual fragrances that can also be used in other facets, whether they be, you know, polo, maybe even a button up, or even date night. This is so casual, end of story. It is pretty good in general, but it's too superbly casual for me to really give a super good review. But the biggest pro that I do have to give it, and this is a Versace thing more than a fragrance itself, because for the most part, a lot of the things in the Versace line benefit from this, is that it projects well and the longevity is fantastic. This lasts for a hot minute. I really thoroughly enjoy it. So with that being said, if you're looking for something casual, you're looking for something that'll be long lasting, you and the boys are going out for a long night of clubbing, and you don't want to use Eros, maybe not clubbing, you and the boys are going out to Applebee's for some dinner and y'all are gonna have a few beers for the next 3-4 hours and whatever. This is not gonna die quickly. This is inoffensive. It's good for going out with the boys, friends, things like that, going over to your buddy's house to play Call of Duty or something. This will do. I highly suggest it for that reason, but aside from that, I got nothing. I might get this again, but it is not on my first thing to do list. And that's my review. If you like this review, please like and subscribe down below. If you like this, please feel free to check out some of my other videos. Do it now, do it later, it's up to you. And I'll see you next time.